All right, so last minute, we're going to do a driving video. So I have it in manual first gear. I'm going to go ahead and turn the M horsepower button on. Leave the traction control alone. I got the shift points square, so let's go for a drive. We're going to get some sun issues here and there, but let's see what we got. Had to put some gas in it. Had the little orange triangle down by the gear shift. I'm surprised that you bring a trailer folks missed that. If you look at the instrument cluster on the photos, that little exclamation point triangle was down there by the gear shift, and nobody picked that out. So that was kind of surprising. Here's what I love about this transmission. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it gives that little blip of the throttle. Very cool. So this is where we're going to deal with some sun here. Okay. Turn this all the way down. Oh, we gotta do this. I understand all of the experiences that people have had with this SMG. I got to tell you, I love it. And everything that I understand about servicing the car properly and driving it reasonably, it's reliable. So I like it. We're gonna go a few miles here, and then we'll make a northern turn and get out of this sun reflecting on the dash of the car. All systems okay. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I don't have any warnings or anything weird. Down here, all you experts, I want some feedback now. I'm learning. Is it shift faster if all those 5 bars are lined up or not? So let's see. Second gear, let's see. Subaru right on my tail. Oh, this is like the world's longest traffic light, but maybe it'll be quick tonight. Let's see here. Info. Entertainment. Here we go. it's really cool. You can drive this thing modestly, and it's not aggressive. You don't have to. Even with the M button on with the green, there's a traction control off button that I'm not going to be doing any testing of the traction control. Driving along the east side of East Crooked Lake. Beautiful sunset getting ready to happen here. I could see driving this car for a number of weeks, putting some miles on it, you really could get used to leveraging the transmission for the kind of experience that you want. Bearing in mind we have those 255 series tires on the front now instead of 225s. It's really, I was putting some fuel in it just now, and I'm really shocked at the difference when you look along the side of those tires, the difference of how wide they are compared to the 225s. I don't know who in good conscience put those 225s on there. I do appreciate the community member that pointed that out. All right, we're going to do a little side step here. See if we can get some traffic to go by. I like it. Said it before, say it again. It's cool. $115,000 car, and we're just barely over 19. We're at 19 grand right now. I mean, it's pretty extraordinary. I did take a couple pictures. I don't know if we'll get it posted, but the actual the RPM gauge, when you first start the car cold, the yellow and red lines are in the 6 to 6,500 range, and as the car warms up, the red lines actually move to 8,500. That's pretty cool. Get the steering wheel, it's holding tight. There's a really bad bump. Doesn't really affect it. Here's our old building, the shop. 1940s vintage 10,000 square foot building that we used for many years. Starting off in second gear. good too? Man, the brakes are pretty serious.
Don't know about the camera woman though.
Yeah, the camera lady is not too happy with me. I didn't really even get on the brakes, but man, they are there. I really would love to test the analog brake system to see just how aggressive this thing really could make it happen. Let's see, what are we doing? We're 45 mile an hour.
Okay.
She's shaking her head. No, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Well, the temptation is certainly there. I mean, I'm just going to do a little hard brake, not crazy. Oh man, they really feel awesome. This car's got to be great on the track. So about 23 years ago, Deborah and I were in a Countach and had just gotten the clutch rebuilt, and we were on that road, and I did a little power surge like that, and the fulcrum of the, if you've ever seen an injected Countach, the fulcrum of the throttle linkage goes right by a hose clamp, and when they put the hose clamp back on doing the clutch, the linkage went out around past the screw in the hose clamp that was in the wrong place and stuck wide open. So we were wide open throttle on that road with a stoplight coming up toward us. That was an interesting experience. Deborah's first inclination was to hit the gear shift, knock it out of gear. I said, no, and I shut the key off, you know, we coasted over to the side, opened the back up, and sure enough, saw the throttle wide open. That was a little interesting, a little hairy, not that bad. Let's see, let's do some non-power moves here. All right, here's just modest. It's kind of funny. It's like almost 2 minutes or 2 seconds for it to shift. It's really strange when you've just driven it somewhat aggressively. Yeah, so I think I've answered the question. When the little gradient rocker switch is all the way over, it's longer shifts. So when all 5 bars are lit up, it's faster shifts. Well, that's probably cool. So we're going to sign off for now. Looking forward to the final auction event tomorrow, the closing. And gosh, I hope everybody's staying safe. And listen, if you're a small business owner and you suffered through this whole video to watch till the very end, I got a little nugget for you. Tomorrow's Friday, the first day that your banks are going to accept the Small Business Administration Payroll Protection Program. Go to sba.gov, fill out the 2-page form. Takes 8 minutes. It's the easiest loan application you will ever make in your life. They will give you a loan for 2.5 times your average payroll from 2019, and they will forgive 2 months worth of that loan with no tax consequences. So seriously, you can reach out, find me, Google my name, call me. I'm happy to help out. This is like the opposite or the antithetical experience that companies that took TARP money back in 2008 were looked down upon because they took the money. And you might say, oh, my business is okay, I don't need to borrow, I'll let somebody else have that. This is the opposite. This is so that you actually get money back into your local community and economy. They want every single one of the 30 million businesses to take advantage of this loan with forgiveness. It's a fantastic opportunity. Doubt it's ever going to happen again for you. Keep people employed. Even the 1099 contractors are going to be covered. This is a really great loan opportunity. You just really need to take the time to do that. If you learned anything from this, enjoyed the car drive, that's cool. But that's a really, really great deal. I'm excited that we're all going to have that opportunity, and a lot of our friends that are dealers are sure going to be able to sustain their business for a few months more. And hey, we don't know what's going to happen. We get up in the morning, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's what we're doing. We're doing what we do and trying to provide a service. And good luck to you all. Hope you have fun, and we look forward to whomever ends up with this car, and it's going to be exciting, I think. Take care. Signing off for now.